How does a rich person live in India comparatively to Africa? This is the point of view of an African. And for some of the things that I miss or that I get wrong, just tell me in the comments or say what you think. I'm not here to criticize any rich person. I think for me and for everyone watching this video, we all want to be actually these people. So about India, I do not know a lot, but what I know is when someone is rich in India, one first sign is that they own a house and multiple houses, and mostly in bigger cities. That's Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, you name it. In Africa, somehow same also. They own houses and in bigger cities, but that's not enough. In India, when it comes to transportation, they mostly own actually the top nice cars, brand new ones, not used, mostly SUV. It's like SUV, it's also one of the characteristics of someone who is making it, because in India there are a lot of really rich dudes. Some do even have helicopters, private jets, and much more really rich stuff, which in Africa it's not yet exactly like that. Yeah, people might have brand new cars and SUVs and other really branded cars, but the practice of having private jets, yachts, it's not such a common thing yet. Another way to know that someone has made it, and I think this one again is common in India and in Africa, is how many people they employ to do for them normal stuff. Driving, cooking, cleaning, they don't do it anymore. And this doesn't mean you're already Ambani. I've seen it in Africa as in India. Let's speak about education. In Africa, the children of rich dudes mostly study in boarding schools, at least in my country, Congo. And one thing is for sure, the children of rich dudes, soon as they're done with high school, they are going abroad. And that abroad is not any abroad, mostly Canada, USA, UK, Germany, and some similar countries. For the case of India, I don't really know how I could measure that, but I think studying in India, studying in private schools or in private universities might be a sign. For the case of going abroad, I kind of have the tendency that a lot of Indians go to UK, to Canada, to France, to the US, not necessarily because they're from rich families, but somehow I think it's somehow easier to go to those countries coming from India comparatively to African countries. Now let's speak about social status. In African countries, being rich might mean also being affiliated or being connected to a political party, being part of a tribe, which is actually a tribe of people who are rich, but also just being part of any community, which is a community of people who are actually rich. I might be wrong, but comparatively to India, what I noticed is their social life, the more richer you are, means the much more social you have to look. Donating here and there, being part of most family issues and all those things like that, into much more social things. And these were just my ways of seeing how people can be rich in India or in Africa. Thanks so much for being here. Catch you next time.